Hi guys, so as you can see I have 2 bags laid before me filled with empties that I want to review for you guys today for my end of winter empties. I seem to do these like every quarter of the year and I enjoy wrapping them up in that sort of style. I'm doing it a bit differently today. I am going to be just showing you guys on a table. You probably see a bit of mess on my table because I don't really like clean up after myself as well as I should, so I do apologise for that just before we start. So yeah, it's going to be hopefully a little bit more organised than usual, especially with this layout. I'm hoping, I'm praying, so bear with me a second whilst I'll just get some sort of order to some of these products and I'll be back in a second to review them. So these are the best smelling Empties bags I've had in the longest time. They smell amazing. So I'm starting off here with some Lush products. I haven't done a complete deep dive of the bag, so I may well find some more products that I forgot to show altogether, so I do apologise in advance for that as well. So here we have the Breath of Fresh Air toner water. I really did like this actually. I think I've used it quite a few times in vlogs, so you can scour those if you want to see this used in action. But it's basically just a toner sort of, not toner water, exactly what it says on the bottle. I use it obviously in the mornings, and if I did do my skincare, because I'm kind of bad at doing it at evenings, but if I did do it in evenings I would use this as well. Sometimes I would just straight up use this after I wiped off my makeup just to balance my skin a little bit more and follow it by moisturiser. Something I would probably pick up again. This is the first time trying this and I really did enjoy it. Then I finally finished the Jersey Bounce shampoo. I've actually got a written review on my phone for this, so bear with me whilst I look for that so I can give you my accurate thoughts. I did intend to do a full-on like dedicated review to this, but I just didn't get around to doing it in the end. So let's see what I had written. So it turned out I actually wrote it down in my YouTube book and then deleted it off my phone, but I found it. So let's see what I've written. I used this both whilst I was relaxed, funnily enough, so I had this way longer than I was supposed to have it. Let's embarrass myself and see when it expired. Okay, alright, it expired in 2018, in July, but okay, I thought it was going to be worse than that, to be fair, because it's got egg in it, but no, it lasted a while and I've only recently finished this up. So, but a small pot of this got me quite a few uses. At first I thought it was just like a handful of uses, and I was thinking for £6 it's kind of steep, but actually it got me probably near around 7-8ish uses. So I don't know, it's not as expensive as I thought when you think of how many uses you can have. I don't know, but the pros outweigh the cons generally. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to use up a large pot of this before it runs out, which is evident in the fact that it took me ages to finish this one because I was using other things and I just didn't always gravitate towards it. So I did use a lot when I was transitioning to natural hair, and when I had about a month left before my big chop, my hair was feeling really dry and weak and it just needed to be cut. So the egg definitely added protein and made it feel stronger again during that, you know, that awkward transitioning period. But I did find it a little bit drying because of the salt in here, and it made it a little bit difficult to rinse out as well, but not incredibly drying. It wasn't, you know, too much so. It was really volumizing and made my curly roots pop for sure. I definitely noticed that when I had the line of demarcation between my natural hair and the relaxed ends. I found it made my conditioner go on to my hair really nicely, and it soaked it in better than before if I was just using the regular shampoo. Maybe because it was really preparing my hair with a deep clean and it restored the strength, I don't know. Maybe I'm just sticking that together. On my short afro, I feel like you can really see the way my curls pop. I noticed even after shrinkage that it's still got a bit of volume and height left over, and I did find that into when my hair started growing out longer as well. I totally keep buying this. I feel like I've maybe bought a second one of these, I really don't know, but it's a product that I'd recommend to use alternative weeks, so every other week, when your hair needs a bit of restoration and declogging. This will probably be that product for me. I just will probably stick to the smaller tubs if I do get some more of these. Okay, and then we've got some of the Christmas products here that you would have seen in my Christmas vlogs as well. We've got the Candy Mountain Yule Log Bubble Bar. I love this stuff. It smelled fantastic. It smelled like the Snow Fairy, if that's the same one that I'm thinking of. Then we have the Candy Cane Reusable Bubble Bar. This was really nice and minty. Then there is the Yognog Yule Log Slice. This one felt more like a soap. It was oddly soft, like it was a thick consistency, but it was oddly softer than a regular like bubble bar that I was expecting it to be. Then there's this. It's my most recent use up, and this is the Candy Bubble Brush Pink reusable bubble bar, and it looks like a brush thing on the end of this stick that you'd swim around in the water or under the running tap. And I love this. It lasted so long. I got so many bubble baths out of that product. It's definitely worth the money, I reckon. And then in here we have the Snow Fairy Naked Shower Gel. It took me a while to get to this one, but when I did, I adored using it. It was so nice. I love the fact that it's less product waste because it is a naked bar and there's not a lot of like plastic to try and get rid of. And I would get more of these actually. So yeah, but then again, sometimes it's just more convenient to have the regular shower gel container. But you know, it's up to you. And then this isn't a Lush product, but I got it for Christmas in a little hamper from my family, and it was like a homemade bath bomb, I think, and it was awesome. Again, I've used this in vlogs, so you're more than welcome to have a little look on my channel to see if you can find it being used. I do have a tab, like an Instagram highlight story, where you can see me trying out bath products. That is a relatively new thing. I think I started it this year, but check that out. If I don't talk about things in vlogs or whatever, or do dedicated videos for them, you'll be sure to see them in that tab with a few thoughts. So on to the face masks, and I'm actually going to mention this one just to the side really quickly because I have used the sheet mask. I'm just currently draining the juice. I've been using this as moisturiser, like a serum, until it runs out, and I know this is going to be finished relatively soon, so I thought I might as well talk about it. But again, for Christmas I got the Soap and Glory 5 mask kit. I'm still going through some of those, but I've got another one which was the first one that I used. I'll talk about in a second. This is the Party Recovery Radiance Boosting Mask, and I wore this in my recent Harry Potter vlog. It's the Prisoner of Azkaban one, and I didn't talk too much about it, but I really did enjoy it. I had just come off the back of wearing a whole week of makeup, and then just after that a week being really ill with a chest infection, and I felt like when I needed a little bit more moisture on my skin, when it was really suffering, this really helped. So it just made it feel plump and refreshed and re-moisturised again. And yeah, it's got a lot of the liquid left, so that's really nice for morning and evening times to hydrate my face, and I don't find like I need another moisturiser on top of it. And the same really goes for this one as well, and all the sheet masks really. I just find that they overall give a really nice plump and hydration to the skin. I think that is the main thing that a sheet mask will do anyway. That's one of the main benefits. So probably, unless it's a really crap face mask, they're all going to do that, and I'm just going to enjoy them and keep getting different ones. But this is the other Soap and Glory one. This is the Miracle Moisture Mask, and yeah, I really did enjoy this. Again, I've got a face mask tab on my Instagram stories if you want to check that out in one of the highlights, and I've been using these throughout vlogs that I've been doing, so I'll just quickly speed through the other ones that I have finished up. We've got the Victoria's Secret Pink Charcoals Refreshing Sheet Mask with charcoal. Then there's the Clear Skin Carrot It's Skin Face Mask or Sheet Mask. Then there's the Nib and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Fix Bubble Mask Extreme. I felt like the Abominable Snowman with this. Like, my face proper ballooned up with all these bubbles. It's a really weird experience actually. And then there's the Holika Juicy Mask Sheet in Tomato for firming benefits. Next up are a load of baby wipes. I always share baby wipes in here, wet wipes and such. But this one I got in that same little Christmas hamper that I mentioned briefly. It's the Pure Micellar Water Wipes. I have been on the lookout for these in the shops, but I haven't yet seen them where I go shopping at least. But I am still looking for these because these were super wet. Like, oh my god, I mentioned before that I don't really get actual makeup removal wipes. I just get baby wipes because you get loads in there, they do the job, and they're cheaper. But these were so nice. So if I can find these again, I'll probably alternate between, like, days that I'm wearing makeup, I'll wear one of these, like, to remove it. Other days I'll use my baby wipes, which are cheaper. But yeah, these were really nice. I definitely recommend these. And my mum was trying to look for them for me. She thought these were them. They weren't, but they were still nice. The Nivea Daily Essentials Care Micellar Cleansing Wipes. They were a little bit drier than the other ones, but they, you know, were really nice on the skin as well. I felt like they were conditioning the skin and doing good stuff for it. And it took off makeup well as well, which is obviously what you want. And then, as usual, I've got my Asda Little Angels 64 Sensitive Cotton Soft Baby Wipes, which is what I use typically on a day-to-day basis to remove dirt from my face before I go and wash it. And then we have a little bit of a declutter here. So I got rid of so many nail varnishes. I just decided to purge through them because I don't really wear nail varnish as much as I used to. I don't do as much nail art at all, really, as much as I used to. And I just found that I had so many different nail varnishes that had dried out, or that I couldn't open, or that was definitely way old. So I've got a load here from different brands. A lot of these have come in like sets for Christmas in the past, like, I don't know, probably 10 years to be honest. So we've got some here from, I can't read what that says. This is Colour Couture. Got loads of these little ones. There's I feel like this is also Colour Couture or something. Got a Rimmel matte finish. I used to really like this. Dried out in the end. That's also Colour Couture. I've got this 17 Now Extra Strengthening Base Coat. I don't know if 17 is still a brand anymore. I know they've replaced that with something else in Boots. In our Boots anyway. And I've got a little ball in there to try and mix it up. What else? These little ones I think are from Avon. They're like a French manicure set that my mum actually gave me absolute years ago. Then what's this one? This is an Avon Colour Trend nail varnish. This one's an Asda one. Look at all the dust collected on that. Ew. Nail polish in bright pink. This one's Natural Collection. It's a random nail art pen in by Pink Teas. I don't know where this one's from. This one is Professional Nail Care. Something to do with top coat. I probably got it from Asda or something. There's Maybelline Forever Strong Pro up to 7 days wear nail varnish. Avon Nail Experts. I actually really like this. This was nice for my nails. It was 24 karat gold strength. I used it like a top and base coat. And that's basically the spectrum of the nail varnishes that I'm getting rid of. Following up, I've got some bath products, and again, products from Lush that I forgot I had in this box. So there's the BB Seaweed Fresh Face Mask. Pretty sure I've got a video about this on my channel somewhere. So again, you're more than welcome to have a little rummage through my videos, see if you can find this if you're interested in hearing my views. And I finally finished one of my lip scrubs. This was in Popcorn. I really did like this actually. It was a very maybe acquired taste because it's got like a weird, it tastes like buttered popcorn basically, and people might feel a bit weird with such a concentrated taste, but I quite liked it. Oh, a random thing here is the Garnier Oilier Bold hair colour. This is the Vivid Permanent Hair colour in 9.2 Rose Gold. I've got a video where I dye my hair this colour. I really do like it. It's holding up quite well on the lengths of my hair, but on my roots it's pretty much all washed out. So for permanent, I mean, I don't know, it definitely holds up longer than regular semi-permanent dyes, but it does still wash out. I know for this girl that I watched, as I was dyeing my hair, I decided to watch a video to see how it would come out on someone, and she said it lasted about 6 to 8 washes. So I don't know, maybe if you've got Caucasian straight silky hair, it will slip out easier. but for me and my kinky coily hair, it's holding on quite well. And another random thing is this air freshener for the house. I use this for my room, but now I just use any sprays that I've got, because I've got quite a lot of body sprays that I can just use to refresh my room. This is the Febreze Air Effects and Vanilla Latte. This was super nice. If you do like vanilla scents throughout your house, get this, spritz it around the home. It'll be very delightful, I can guarantee. So back to the body products that I mentioned briefly. I've got the hand food here. This stuff's pretty great. I'll probably pick up samples like this, regular sample sizes again in the future. I'm sure I'll get little body sets when they're on sale or something, or perhaps as gifts with these sizes. But yeah, helpful. I actually have no hand cream at the moment, and it's very frustrating time of my life at the moment. But yeah, I might pick up another one of these. I've gone through a few of these throughout the years, so yeah. Then I've got this Calm All Mini Soap and Glory Bubbling Bath Soak. Really like this as well. The bubbles were massive, absolutely massive with these. Just the slightest little bit of product, so definitely worth the money. I have 2 lip balms here. So this is Nivea's Original Care. Completely used it up. I even scraped out the innards. This was moisturising enough, nothing spectacular. Did the job. I feel like if I put too much on, I'd get that weird rim, but you know, it worked. And then here's this one from, I think it's from Wilkinson's. It's Blackcurrant Lip Balm. I've been using this on and off for ages, and it's more of a waxy sort. I don't know if you can really see properly in the tub, sorry, but it's more of a waxy formulation. It didn't exactly moisturise the lips. It sort of just stopped dryness for coming in, I guess, a little bit. So I found this best to layer, so I would wear something like the Nivea lip balm and then put this on top to seal it, if that makes sense. But on its own, it's not the best lip balm in the world. It's got a pleasant enough scent, but it just smells, you know, chemically and artificial, really. This random little thing here was actually a really nice bar of soap. There was an artisan soap man in my local town, and he's gone now, and I'm really gutted because he had lovely soaps and I only got 2 at the time. And this one, I can't remember what it was, but I wrote it down and it's rubbed off of the fat of the material. It was good for eczema, and I can't remember what he had made it with, so I'm really gutted, but it was lovely soap. Then using up some more Christmas stuff. This was from Weero, I believe. I've just cut off the box that it was in. I've used 3 or 2 out of these so far. I think I've used the blueberry and strawberry, or maybe the blueberry and raspberry, and they're basically like unicorn horns, but they're bubble bars and like bubble fizzers, and you throw them in the bath and they fizz up. They're nice enough. They give a nice colour, a nice refreshing scent. They fizz quite quickly, but I just feel like you need bubble bath with it because it doesn't make a lot of bubbles. Oh, and they're called the Unicorn Bath Fizzers. Then this stuff I absolutely adored. This was the Unicorn Dust by Miss Patisserie. This is, I find, in Boots, and it's literally like clumps of pink dust stuff that you dissolve in the water. It kind of reminds me of, you know, muscle therapy, you know, that powdery stuff you put in, but some of them are clumped together like little chunks of bath bomb. This was amazing. It smells so nice. I would happily get this again. It was a massive pack of just beautiful pinkness. Yeah, I loved it. I would like to get this again, actually. Then we've got this little set that I've finished. This is Luxury Mini Collection by the Beauty Boutique, and it's got bath crystals, body lotion, and a little body wash there. These were nice enough. These were just like a little gift that I got during Christmas time from one of my aunties. And yeah, I mean, it done the job. It's probably not the best thing for your skin because it's just one of those little gimmicky sort of products, but it was nice enough. Smelled nice, smelled pleasant. Glad to have used it, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it myself. Then we have this this bubble bath in gingerbread scent by Avon. I really did like this. Massive bubbles it made as well, and it smells super lovely. Okie dokie, so here we have the Smart Drops by Kiko. I really wanted to repurchase this, but my local Kiko store seems to have shut down, which sucks. And I don't feel comfortable really ordering it online, especially because it's in a glass bottle and I don't really want it to come smashed, but this was super nice. I debuted using this product in my graduation vlog, if you want to watch that, and I have mentioned it and talked about it some more later on over the coming months after that vlog. But yeah, this was super nice. Again, something I would happily repurchase, or if you know anything similar that's more easily accessible, perhaps more drugstore price as well, because I think this is a little bit more money than drugstore, then let me know. But it's one of those sort of, well, it's a detox booster. It's in a little pipette and it's like a serum basically for your skin. Yeah, it's really nice. Then as usual, wouldn't be an Empties video if I didn't have my Aveeno sheets, which are my daily moisturisers. So I've got 3, 4, 5 here, stand the same in terms of review. I just keep getting these, I enjoy them. I'll probably keep using them until, I don't know, maybe I'll find something better, who knows. So I've got this little Howdee-haie melon oil hair mask. It supposedly colour protects and deep conditions, and I really did like this. The smell was phenomenal. I don't know if I've ever come across like the big bottles of these. I don't know if they exist, but I see these little sachets in Superdrug quite often, and I would love a big bottle of this. It was fantastic. My hair felt so soft with it, and it was really, really lovely. I recently finished up my hair moisturiser, which is one of the leave-in products I use. This is the Fantasia Icy Purity Instant Oil Moisturiser. I'd probably get this exact same one again. I really did like it. I thought I'd just be fine with my Aunt Jackie's, I don't know, it's like a hair cream thing for curly hair, but I'm like, no, I can't really use that typically because it reverts my hair and it makes it more curly, it makes it pop, whereas this is just, it just moisturises my hair, so I can feel comfortable using it on like blow dried hair without worrying about it going curly, whereas the other one makes my hair cut. Like, that's the point of the product. So I'll probably repurchase something similar to this. Maybe I'll try another icy product, or get this exact one again because I really did like this and I loved the scent as well. And then I've got 2 Aussie Miracle products here. I've got the Miracle Moist Conditioner and the Repair Miracle Conditioner. And I like both of these equally, I'd say probably. I don't really have a favourite of the two. I just really like the Miracle Moist line by Aussie regardless. So either way, I've got this little sample size because I think this is the one that I took with me when I went away on holiday. And I've just used them up around the same time because I was mixing hair dye and such, you know, when I was back home or whatever. Yeah, I love these stuff. These will always be repurchases for me. And I've got this little Nivea soft refreshing soft moisturising cream. This was the other thing that came on holiday with me. This was really nice and hydrating on the skin. It just brought it back to basics. It was really simple. It wasn't really perfumated or anything like that. It just made my skin, you know, really gently, softly moisturised, which is what I needed when I was on holiday, especially after washing my face in the evening or whatever. After having all this cloggy sun cream on, I just needed something light and something just to do the job with no fuss, you know, and this was definitely that. Here I've got the Soft and Free and Pretty Olive Oil Leave-In Conditioner. These were one of the little mini things that used to come in my hair relaxer kits. I obviously don't relax my hair anymore, but I've got so many of these little things to use up. I don't know if they have an expiration date. They probably do, but I'm still using them and they're doing just great as like a little cream leave-in. Here's another thing I took away on holiday last year. This is the Sanctuary Spa Covent Garden Cleanse Moisture Burst Facial Wash. I think I took this one away with me. It makes sense because it's a small size. Or maybe I got it in a gift set from Chloe. I can't remember. I feel like I took this with me as well. Yeah, this was really nice. It had all these little orangey pink like exfoliating beads. So I felt like with this it was probably gentle enough to use every day, but I didn't need to exfoliate as well because it had these little beads in there. Yeah, it's something I'd probably get again. I like the scent as well. It's not like a stereotypical scent that I would go for. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it's probably like a floral scent or something, but it's really refreshing and it felt really lovely on the skin as well. Then we have a big bottle of rose water here. I use this as a toner. I use it in my hair, so skin and hair. And yeah, I really do enjoy this. I've bought another one since, so extra backup. No idea why I want to show you guys this, but this is Bites and Stings Relief. great stuff if you need relief from bites and stings. I have 2 concealers I've used up. This is funny because I never really use up products, especially face products, because I don't always tend to use like stuff on my skin like that. I just focus on like eyes and lips usually. But these are awesome. These are the Revolution Conceal and Define concealers. I've got the shade C12, which I think is my under eye sort of colour, and I've got the shade C15, which is what I use for my contour, and I would definitely repurchase these. I've already got the under eye colour in one of the supersize formulas over there. I just need to, this was like a recent use up for me, so I just need to get another one of these. But yeah, these last ages, funnily enough, but also I don't know, I feel like you get a lot out of it for just like, what were these, £4? So yeah, definitely worth it, and they're really nice coverage as well. Then I got this manky old Real Technique sponge. I was using this more frequently, and I decided, you know, it's time to use another one because this is gross. I quite like it though. It's a nice texture to apply to the skin. I usually use brushes or like fingers or whatever, but this sponge I can get on board with. Then there's this eyeliner. This is the number 7 Stay Precise liquid liner. I really did like this, and then I wanted to use it and I realised it dried out, so there's that. I had another one to use instead anyway, but yeah, I'm not really like I don't stick to the same liquid eyeliner. I just get whatever's cheap or whatever has a nice brush. So yeah, I probably would rotate and get this again eventually, but I don't go out looking specifically for an eyeliner. I also finished up a little lip liner. This is the Kiko lip liner. It's a dark brown. I don't know what the actual number or anything is because it's just so tiny and it's worn off, but the little nibbly bit I was going to try and use and it fell out, so yeah, that sucks. But I definitely used all of that up. Can you see? I can't, it's so tiny. Then we have some body sprays. I've been really trying to work on with my body sprays, using them as room sprays and using like a concoction of sprays, hopefully not too powerful but enough to have like a nice little cocktail going on in the skin. This one is Ted Baker's body spray. This came in a little gift set of 3 that I bought for myself, and I bought Chloe it like for her birthday last year or something, and this one smells absolutely amazing. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's so lovely. Like, it looks like this, if that helps, because they all have their own little background image, I think, and it's really lovely. It's like a powdered floral scent, and again, I'm not usually a floral kind of girl, but this just smells fantastic, so yeah, love it. And then this is an older scent. I think it's from Avon. Yeah, Avon. It's the Tahitian Holiday perfume, and I was just using this up. This was one of the perfumes that I didn't feel comfortable putting on my skin, but I sprayed them on the outside of my clothes and like around my room, and this is really lovely. It's like a coconut scent. Definitely smells like a holiday-esque type of scent. I kind of only recently understood what that meant now. I was like, what do you mean by holiday smells? That doesn't make any sense. But now, especially after being on holiday, I can get what you're saying. It smells like coconuts and freshness and the beach, you know. I like it. And the last skin smelly stuff that I have is this Impulse body spray in burnt marshmallow and leather jacket. Such a weird name, but it smells so good. I would really like to buy this again. Like the jacket-y smell, like the burnt leathery jacket smell is so nice. It smells so deep and heated, but it's still sweet because of the marshmallow. I would repurchase this. I love the little bottles that it comes in. It looks so much nicer than their typical like little aerosol sort of cans. But yeah, I would buy this again. Then I have this tea. I have recently repurchased some of this specific tea and then some more as well. And this is from an Etsy shop called Oriental. This is the Ravenclaw Ceylon black tea with cornflower and apple. And it's such a nice flavour. I definitely recommend checking those out if you're interested. They have obviously like Harry Potter themed teas, other teas. Yeah, it's great stuff. And then the last of my empties here today, I have this Sugar Skull Salted Caramel Toffee Candle, and this was super nice. I'm going to try and scrape out the candle and keep the glass for something because I like fancy candle glasses. And this smells really amazing. It's like really yeah, definitely salty and toffee and caramelly. The name of the description of it is pretty spot on. So yeah, that's it for my empties. I hope you didn't mind this layout. I quite enjoyed it. I feel like it stops me from stuttering as much, maybe because I haven't got the camera directly on my face. So it's a little bit of a lesser pressure. But yeah, I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.